Hello YouTube, it's Friday the 11th of June 2021. As you can see, it's getting a little bit cloudy, so I'll just take my sunglasses off for the moment. There we go. Yeah, you can see my eyes. Tuesday gone, me and my carers, one was with me and one was with the other client. We went to Morpeth, and I actually thought it was my first time going to Morpeth, because I was like, oh, I've never been to Morpeth. I've been to Amble, I've been to Cramlington, I've been to Newbegin, I've been to obviously Blythe, and I was like, I'm sure I haven't been to Morpeth. I'm sure I haven't. And it wasn't until I saw the bus station, put my sunglasses back on, when I saw the bus station, I thought, oh, I recognise that bus station, and it was like, that means, Kieran, if you recognise it, it means you've been here before at some point. I'm like, and I was like trying to remember, I was like trying to remember, like when did I first go to Morpeth, because I wasn't quite sure, and then memory started to flood back in. I was like, oh, I know when I went to Morpeth. It's because we were going to go to Alnwick Castle. It was me, the person I was in a relationship, and a group called Splinter. And we went to Alnwick Castle, and that was actually the castle where the two Harry Potter films, Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets, was filmed, and Downton Abbey, if I'm correct. So, yeah, very famous castle. And we were only there for a while, I think. To be honest, I actually can't remember buying anything in there. I mean, I might have done, but hadn't a clue. But yeah, it was brilliant. Really, really brilliant there. It was warm. I wouldn't say it was as warm as this, but it was warm. It was a bit chilly in some bits, but other than that, it was warm. It was actually great fun, actually. It was like my first time actually going to Alnwick Castle. It felt like I was there with Esper in a roundabout way, but not with Esper, because it was a group called Splinter, which is entirely different. I'm not with the Splinter group anymore because one, I live in Newcastle. Two, it's far away. Like from here to Blythe, you're talking like 1 hour and 1 hour and a half, maybe a little bit less. By car it's 22 minutes, so that's like nearly half an hour. But by bus or train it's like an hour and say 15 minutes at the earliest, or 1 hour and a half at the latest. So yeah, very far. And the third reason, I don't want to talk about the third reason, so I'd rather keep it as an even number. But yeah, so went down to Morpeth, Tuesday gone, it was quite brilliant. I remember one of my carers, she was like, when we go to Morpeth next time, we'll have to go to the Electric Wizard, which is a Weatherspoon. I'm like, okay, no worries. Aww. But yeah, so instead I had a bit of Chinese food at a pop-up van called Fortune Cookies. And what did I have? Noodles with curry, sorry. And we went down to I call it the park bit. And because a certain bird smelt food, we were like, what kind of bird is that? And it was actually a black-headed gull. I was like, okay, never heard of them before. But hey ho, my mum has. But I was like, what? Sorry? And then me and my carer went down. We were going upstairs. I was taking a lot of scenery photos. And then I did a video where we were trying to read the words on the steps. And it said something about a town of Morpeth or something. And then you got this monument circle thing with words on it as well. Something to do with cutting a baby's finger off. I was like, okay. I'm glad I'm not putting this not for kids, because kids will be like, what? Sorry? Yeah, not watching this. So yeah. Other than that, it was great. I did, like I said, a few photos. I have done videos, but for some bizarre reason my Google Photos keep saying unable to download, or download unsuccessful. So I'm only able to upload mainly photos. So after this vlog, I'll show you the photos that I did. Some of them are great. Others you think, what just happened? I mean, it's great on the whole, but yeah. Now, normally I don't talk about Spectrum because of Panama Tilly, but yesterday we did something different, so I might as well talk about it. Yesterday, met someone new. He's 21, he said. I was like, oh my god, I'm the second oldest. I don't know when his birthday is, but in chronological order, I don't know if it will go my buddy, then him, or him, then my buddy, then me, because I'm sure there's a couple of months difference between me and my buddy. I'm sure there is. To be honest, I've forgotten her birthday already, and Facebook has to remind me what her birthday is. I'm like, oh, sorry, happy birthday. So yeah, the new guy and my buddy, who is a member of Spectrum and a core Twist and Ducks member. They're like 21. Then it goes me, 22. Then there's so many age gaps. I'm like, I can't remember who's the oldest out of all of us. That I can't remember. But yeah, I'm like, because at first when I first started Spectrum, I was just a little wee baby. Well, I call myself a wee baby because I was only like 17 when I kind of joined. Was it 17 or was I 16? No, 17 when I joined. September 2016? I don't know if that sounds right, but hey ho. Because I left school in 2015, around about July. Started at Esper September 2015. Didn't start Spectrum until September 2016. So, yeah, that makes sense. I was 17. I had to work it out. My math, I'm like, what? Yeah. So, a long time ago. It hasn't even been 10 years yet. I'm like, I think when it gets to the 10-year mark, I'll be like, how long ago was that? Or if it gets to the 10-year mark, I don't know. I'm saying either an if or a when. Because hopefully when I get into film acting, I don't know if I'll still be doing Spectrum or I would leave Spectrum and do something else. I haven't a clue. I haven't thought that far yet. I'm not saying I'm leaving Spectrum anytime soon, but there is a possibility if I go into this film thing. So, yeah. At least they got me on their record, so. And plus they did say the door's always open, so. Which is awesome. And I think if I did join the film thing, I've been missing quite a lot of plays from Spectrum, so they have to let me know what plays that they did when I was gone, basically. So it'd be like, yeah, what did you do? What plays have you done so far? Like, not sure. But yeah, all is good. So, apart from meeting someone new, and apart from playing 2 games, we did creative writing, but we had to list top 5 favourite places in the Northeast. And when they said Northeast, I was like, oh, I can't put Bulgaria because that's not really Northeast. So I have to put something else down. I think I put Quayside, Jesmond, Northumberlandia, I can never pronounce it, Whitley Bay, and Metro Centre, I think I said. Yeah. So and the idea is we'll have our green screen. I've got one that attaches to my chair. And they're gonna put whatever background in the green screen, and we'll talk about whatever you for a couple of minutes. And it will only be a short poem or short story or short song, whatever you. Just nice and short and sweet, basically. Okay. So, yeah. I'm totally going to enjoy that when it gets done. And then Monday, one of the staff members is off on holiday, so we won't see her until not this Monday coming, but next Monday. So we'll have someone else, and we'll have to teach her what we've learnt in our exercise, because I remember yesterday I said to her, "Oh, I see you on Monday," and she was like, what's happening on Monday? I'm like, "Oh, the How Fit thing," and she was like, "I wasn't told that." I was like, "Yeah, surprise." And she was like, "Okay, see you Monday." So yeah, I kind of ruined the surprise, I guess. And then Tuesday, it's the last session of the dance thing. I always pronounce dance in different ways. I say dance or dance. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm like, "Yeah, we're going to do some dancing." Or sometimes I'm like, "Yeah, it's a dance class." I'm like, how? I'm pronouncing it in different ways. I'm like, dance, 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 dance. I don't know if it's my accent or not, but hey ho. So yeah, it's the last session of the dance thing on Zoom. And then next Tuesday, I have no idea what's happening. There was talk of a face-to-face thing. I'm like, okay. Not to sound horrible, but I hope not. Only because I don't want to keep going. I don't want to keep leaving my house at like 20 to 3, and then arrive at 20 to 4. I don't really like doing that, even though it's pushing me forward a little bit, but hey ho. If it is a face-to-face thing, it is. If not, then I'm happy. So yeah, at least it's keeping me busy. And then I have I don't have a Zoom this Friday. Is it this Friday or is it next Friday? I don't know. But I know there's a face-to-face thing on the 23rd. Yeah, 23rd. So, yeah. So, that's cool. And they had to change the times again from half 11 to 1. So instead of going like at half 11, we'll go at 1. Like, we'll start at 1, end at 3. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I was like, okay, no problemo. So yeah, all is good. Oh, I have to remember when I go back to Spectrum on Thursday, I need to tell the person who is co-running it, well, like running it at the moment. I need to tell them that my Bald Eagle poem is on the November 1. So yeah, I need to tell them now it's on the November 1. It's like the last video there is. So yeah, I think that's all the updates I can think of, apart from me doing strike after strike after strike with the new carer in bowling. That was crazy. I'll never forget that. I'm still like, how did I get strike after strike? How did that happen? I don't normally get strikes, I normally get spares. Anyways, I catch you later, YouTubers. Live long and prosper. Stay safe, of course. And if I don't see you in the next vlog, I see you in the next project, which is in a month's time. Bye!